In this video, I'd like to talk about the G3258. Is a Pentium G3258 worth it for a GTA 5 user? Let's start with the basics. Will a Pentium G3258 handle the workload of a game like Metal Gear Solid, Metro Last Light, or Fallout 4, or even games like NBA and WWE, if you're into that? I mean, I am. I could raise my hand on that one. I love me some NBA and WWE every now and then. Who doesn't like a little bit of that? But that's not the big issue here. I wanted to express if it's a good choice for a GTA 5 user. Now, personally, I've tried using it for GTA 5, and every time I try to adjust settings, I run into one big issue. I run into the issue of environments not wanting to load, or even a problem where it lags consistently, like non-stop, and I cannot get it to stop doing that. That's if I turn off VSync and leave distance scaling like it is. Now, I have figured out a way to fix this problem, because I've noticed that my GPU can handle it no problem. That my CPU is literally bottlenecking my GPU. So, whenever you run into this problem, I figured out it's best to turn down distance scaling and turn down all of your graphic settings down to normal, or whatever that may be, however low you can kind of adjust it, because you got to kind of tweak with it according how you have it overclocked and what so. And also you need to cap the frames at 30 frames, because any more than 30, like 60 or something, it'll keep it from loading environments and it'll lag consistently, like non-stop, and it's so agitating. So what I figured out is best just to turn down those settings and lock it at 30, and you fix that. But is it really a good use for GTA 5? Because if you're a person that likes great detail, it's not the CPU for you if you're going to play this game. If you like your detail to pop and have everything real nice, have your shadows up, have your distance scaling, I would either go for an i3 since it has hyper threading, or I would go ahead and get a 4-core CPU like an i5 for just a little bit more money, because that's just a better option for this if you want to have great detail and whatnot. But that doesn't mean you can't play the game, because the game runs perfectly fine if you don't need high detail. Now, on the other hand, is it ready for future gaming? A lot more games in the future are going to recommend quad cores or 4 cores, and that's going to be a big issue, I feel personally, because I don't know how much of a problem this is going to pose in the future. But I can't see the future, but that's a whole bigger issue in the gaming community. Now, if you have Pentium G3258, you can always upgrade to an i3 or i5 if you're having this problem. But you don't have to do that if you feel you don't need those extra details or anything else. So, in conclusion, the Pentium G3258, it can't handle high details, but you can play it. It's playable. Now, whether or not if it's worth it, it's all personal preference. So, for the whole big topic on whether or not it's ready for future of gaming, let me know in the comments on how you feel about this topic.